the right bait. So the fisherman used the right bait to catch the right fish. Hindi po pwedeng ang sima mo, sinlaki lang ng pardible, no? Pero kung gusto mong makuha, malapating, malaking tuna, hindi pwede. Masisira yung pardible. May tamang bait or panghuli sa mga malalaking isda. Ganun po yun. Hindi rin naman po pwedeng huhulihin mo maliit na isda, gagamitin mo malaking bait, no? Hindi rin pwede yun. So the fisherman used the right bait to catch the right fish. So in network marketing business, you must have the right attitude. Yan ang unang-unang itatama sa'yo dito sa negosyo na to. Okay? Isa po sa nagpatagumpay sa isang negosyante, sa ganitong business, no, is right attitude. 95% attitude, only 5% skills. Or sige, sabihin natin 85% right attitude, 15% skills. Hindi po pwedeng skills mo napakataas pero may problema ka sa attitude. Naku po, hindi ka magtatagumpay. Mahirapan ka, mawawala ka sa negosyo na to. Okay, so you must have the right attitude, right skills, and tools. Yan ang kailangan mo. Alright? To motivate and guide your prospect for the business. Paano mo i-guide yung prospect mo sa negosyo na to? Wala kang right attitude, wala kang right skills, wala kang right tools. The quality of your trainings and support system will determine the level of commitment. Diyan makikita, no? Bonding and growth you establish with your business partners. Alam nyo, kahit yung mga simpleng kumain kayo sa labas, ng downlines mo, nagkwentuhan kayo, kahit ano lang, kahit Jollibee lang yan, McDonald's lang yan. Bonding moment yan eh. Nagkaroon ka ng time, no, sa tao mo. Part yan ng system. Part yan ng growth mo at ng downline mo. Okay? Oh, yung bondingan natin pag Sunday, simple lang yon, kantahan, kwentuhan, pero may effect yun ha. Lalo na sa mga OFW. So the cardinal rule in building a solid and effective network organization is to help them purge your partners and associate. Hindi pwedeng gusto mong kumita pero wala ka natulungan. Hindi po pwedeng gusto mo mag-diamond pero wala ka naman natulungan mag-platinum. Gusto mong mag-platinum, wala ka naman natulungan mag-gold. Kaya ang ganda ng complan natin eh. Tutulong ka muna bago ka mag-rank up eh. Gusto mo mag-silver, mag-create ka ng 3 bronze. Mag-build ka ng 20 people sa team mo. Magsi-silver ka. Ba't ka nag-silver? May natulungan ka eh. Help them purge your partners and associate to get what they want in life before you get what you want. So we should use the business to make great people. Gagamitin natin ang Live Good upang maraming taong magbago ang buhay. Not to use people to make great business. Marami, baligtad. Ganyan ang ginagawa eh. So practice the principle of giving. Tandaan nyo, when you do prospecting, tayo ang nagbibigay. Alam mo, pag ganyan ang mindset mo, di ka na masasaktan kahit ma-reject ka. Anong ibibigay mo sa prospect? Yung needs nila. If you want joy, give joy to others. O, ibig sabihin, pag nag-o-offer ka ng something, ng isang bagay na ma-prospect ka, no, maramdaman niya dapat na maganda yung ino-offer mo, no? O good news yan. If you want love, learn to give love. If you want material affluence, help others become material affluent too. So the more you give, the more you will receive and abundance will evolve in your life. So remember that anything of value in life only multiplies when it is sincerely given. So if you want all the good things in life, learn to share everyone the good things in life. Reciprocation is the dynamic of seed giving. So you will receive in proportion to what you have planted and a reward ensured by the principle of the harvest. Itong maganda. Pag sincere ka, no? Pagbibigay, no? Kahit anong bagay yan, ha? Sincere giving is like planting seeds in God's garden. Okay? Kapag yung seed na yan nakatanim sa God's garden, God nurtures them, multiplies them, and makes them fruitful. Ito matindi. God brings forth an abundant harvest, and God Himself being the gardener. Yun yung tinutukoy ko sa inyo, no? Na kapag ready ka nang i-bless ni God, nakita talaga yung puso mo, no? Na right person ka, walang makakapigil. I-bless ka talaga. Kasi ang Diyos na mismo ang nagmimistulang gardener dun sa taniman mo. When we say taniman, when we say planting seeds, anything na binibigay mo sa isang tao, opportunity man yan, no? Like live good, sineshare mo. Basta sincere ka. Yung ino-offer mo, talagang hindi para lang, sa sarili mong kapakanan. Gusto mo talagang mabago yung buhay ng tao. Kaya mo sineshare sa kanya. Unang-una, hindi ka na masasaktan, magpakailanman, kahit may mag-reject sa'yo. Pero ang good things is, because you are sincere giving something, no, sa isang tao, God Himself being the gardener, God nurtures lahat ng bagay na tinanim mo. Imumultiply niya yan. Gagawin niyang fruitful. Grabe, sarap, no? Yun pala yun, yung principle ng pagtatanim, no? Sabi dito, God Himself being the gardener will see to it that you will yield a bountiful harvest. So let virtue of giving come from a pure heart, for the heart, not the gift, make a sincere giver. Ano sabi ni Andrew Carnegie? No man become rich unless he enriches others. Ha? Kaya yung golden rule, wag nyong kakalimutan. Okay? Tumulong ka muna. So ano yung number 1 na law ng fisherman? Go where the fishers are, using the right bait. Pangatlo, keep on fishing. Consistency is the key. Huwag kang patay-sindi. The fisherman drops their net at the right spot. Ibig sabihin, marunong ka dapat din tumiming. At alam mo yung right spot kung saan ka maghahagis ng net. Ibig sabihin, alam mo yung timing ng pagpo-post sa Facebook. Basic lang, no? Pero napakahalaga ng mga ganong bagay. Alam mo kung kailan ka magbibitaw ng word ng sa prospect mo. Mga tamang word na gagamitin mo. Alam mo kung saan ka ta-timing, kailan mo siya i-invite. Hindi yung kakikita nyo lang di ba? Iimbita mo na agad. No. When we say right spot, no? Alam mo dapat tumiming dyan. Alam mo dapat pumili ng tamang tao. As many as they could to catch the more fishes. Okay? Ito na yung tinatawag na law of average. They practice the law of average. The principle of average state that if you do something the same way over and over again, under the same condition or circumstance, you will get a constant set of result. Kung ano yung effort mo na ginagawa every week at wala kang binabago, yun na yun. Alam mo nang walang result, wala ka pa ring changes, yun na yun. You need to change. Or kung may resulta ka man, pero hindi mo binabago, yun at yun lang ang resulta mo. If you want bigger result, baguhin mo yung ginagawa mo. Dagdagan mo. Okay? Mas sipagan mo. Kung sa isang buwan, nakakalimas o 10 ka na new members, new downline sa team mo, improve mo, gusto mong ma-improve yung result, doblehin mo yung ginagawa mo ng buong buwan ng team nyo. Ganun lang yun Yun yung law of average. If your goal is to catch 1,000 kilos and they catch an average of 50 kilos per drop of net, kada hagis mo ng net, may 50 kilos ka, 1,000 kilos yung need mo. How many times na kailangan mo magbato ng net? 20. They need to drop the net in the water by 20 times. Parang gano'n, no? So, kung meron kang gusto nung ma-achieve, analyze mo lahat ng ginagawa mo daily, weekly, o monthly, doblehin mo para madoble yung result. Ganun yun. Ngayon, kung ang resulta mo, kahit madoble, hindi ka pa rin platinum, triplehin mo yung ginagawa mo. Triplehin mo yung pagpo-post, triplehin mo yung pagpe-present, triplehin mo yung pagpa-follow up, triplehin mo yung pamomrospect, triplehin mo yung presentation mo. Makukuha mo yung goal mo. Kung kinakailangan pang apatin mo 4 times, 5 times mo gawin yung ginagawa mo na dati, daily, weekly, monthly, magugulat ka, platinum ka. Hindi ako nagbibiro. Okay? Kaya kailangan nyo itong maintindihan. If the goal is to catch 1,000 kilos and they catch an average of 50 kilos per drop, marunong ka dapat mag-compute So, they need to drop the nets in the water by 20 times in order to achieve the desired harvest of 1,000 kilos. So, it is through increased activity, dadamihan mo, that you can achieve your desired result. Ganun lang yun, guys. In network marketing business, you can also apply the principle of average. Yan, this is a numbers game business. Hindi totoong wala kang ma-recruit. Hindi totoong wala kang makuha. Ang totoo, hindi mo ginagawa. Or kung ginagawa mo man, kulang yung numbers ng pag-action mo. Damihan mo talaga. This is a numbers game business. And new blood is the lifeblood of this industry. Pag may new blood ka, excited ka. Pag may new blood ka, kakaiba yung nararamdaman mong excitement. Di ba? Yun lang meron kang kasamang nakikinig sa training na to. Alam mo, bagong downline mo, happy ka. Masaya ka. Para bang sinasabi mo, sige pa, Coach Fernan, sige pa. Sige pa. Oh, gusto mo kasi mabaliw yung tao mo eh. Parang ganon. May downline ka sa AMP, may presenter na magaling. Ikaw rin nakikinig doon. Oh, sige, go, go, go. Excited ka ba? Alam mo, may tao ka nakikinig eh. So, new blood is very important. Yan ang lifeblood ng business sa ganitong klaseng industry. You have to look for desire, not need. Matimingan nyo lang yan. Ako, tamang tao, may desire. Oh my God. If you understand the principle of average, you will never entertain any failures. Yan ang isang wisdom dyan. Kung nasasaktan ka pa ma-reject, nasasaktan ka pa sa mga umaayaw sa'yo, kulang ang pag-i-invite mo. Kaya ka nasasaktan. Today, ang prospect mo, isa lang. Ni-reject ka pa, masakit. Iisa lang eh. Okay? Kung dalawa, parehas ni-reject ka, masakit pa rin yan. Damihan mo, 10. Ni-reject ka ng 5, wala kang pakialam kasi may 5 pa. Yun yung principle of average. You will never entertain any failures or rejection or discouragement. An obstacle that they may cross your way. Why? Alam mo yung principle ng average eh. Alam mo na ang coins merong head, merong tail. Alam mo na kahit puro head yan, magkakaroon ng tail. Alam mo na kahit puro tail yan, magiging head din yan. Okay? Don't entertain any rejection, any failures, any obstacles or discouragement that may cross your way. Establish your own average and improve it. And that is the name of the game.